In this video, I'm going to show you how to apply for Medicare Part A and B when you're eligible to do so. I am doing a voiceover because it's so windy outside, so keep watching. Also, you can apply at the local Social Security office. Some offices are now open. Another option you have is to call Social Security directly and set up an appointment for either via the phone or a face-to-face appointment. Some Social Security offices are open and some are not. A mask is required to go into the Social Security office.
My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification letter, check the status of your application, and most people can request a replacement.
Please keep note that if you're already receiving Social Security, then you will be automatically enrolled to Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B. So what if you want to delay Part B and just keep Medicare Part A? You can't do that because Part B does come with a monthly premium. So all you need to do is call Social Security, let them know that you want to delay Part B. So why would you want to delay Part B? So if you're working and you're getting group coverage, and the group coverage is 20 or more employees, so it has to be a large group coverage, and it is considered credible coverage by Medicare. Make sure you check with HR that it is considered to be credible coverage by Medicare. You can delay Part B and enroll in Part B later. And I will show you how to enroll in Part B later on in this video. If you decide to do that, you would not be charged a penalty when you do decide to enroll in Part B, but you have to show proof that you did in fact have health insurance coverage, so that way you don't get penalized. And remember, if you do get penalized, it is a penalty for a lifetime, unfortunately. So how do you apply for Medicare Part A and B online? To apply online for Medicare Part A and B, you're going to go to www.ssa.gov/benefits/Medicare. So you're going to scroll down until you see the blue button, the bright blue button right here where it says apply for Medicare only. Okay, you click on this and then you go ahead and proceed on with these steps. So you have to click on understand. Obviously I can't do much because I do not need to apply for Medicare. It says, please note, we will ask you to create or sign into your My Social Security account when you start the application. You will receive additional terms of service if you need to create an account, okay? So all you have to do is go ahead and start your account here. It says start a new application or return to a save application process. It says it takes 10 to 30 minutes to apply and complete everything. So this is how you apply online for Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B. It says before you start your application, we recommend that you take a moment to prepare yourself by reviewing a few items. Make sure you meet the requirements to apply online for retirement/Medicare. Gather all the information you need to complete the application process. So who needs to enroll in Medicare Part B? So say you forgot to enroll in Medicare and time just slipped you by. Say you didn't consult an agent in time or a broker. I definitely recommend that you seek out a broker at the age of 64, so that way you can have all of those things ready and put those things in order. But say you forgot to enroll, so that is one of the reasons why you may need to go ahead and enroll in Part B when you already have Medicare Part A. Now, what about if you lost your insurance coverage? say you had insurance coverage and you decide to retire, right? It's time for you to retire, time for you to relax, spend time with your grandkids, travel, or whatever the case may be. Now it's time for you to go ahead and enroll in Part B. Remember, there are 2 forms that we're going to go over that you need to utilize to enroll in Part B to make sure you do not get penalized. So those are basically the most common scenarios when you need to enroll in Part B. Now let's talk about if you are a homemaker, say you stayed home and your spouse worked, right? And he is eligible for Medicare. What about you? Can you get on Medicare? Yes, you can use your spouse credits to go ahead and enroll in Medicare as well. So how do you do that? The easiest way is to go ahead and call Social Security and get enrolled in Medicare Part A and B. How do you apply for Medicare Part B when you already have Part A? So let's go over these key notes as well. It says, if you are enrolled in Medicare Part A and you want to enroll in Part B, please complete Form CMS 40B. Let's click on this. So this is Form 40B. And you could go ahead and click on the English version. And these are the instructions to complete the form. So let's go down here. So you're just going to go ahead and put your Medicare number because you already have Medicare Part A. And it says, do you wish to sign up for Medicare Part B? So this is if you already have Medicare Part A, but now you want to go ahead and enroll in Medicare Part B. So you would click yes here. And it says put your last name, first name, and then middle name. Now you want to go ahead and put in your mailing address, your city, state, and zip code, your phone number. Do not print. Go ahead and sign here and go ahead and sign the dates. And over here, you only want to do this part if you have a witness. And you want to, right here, you can add remarks where that white space is. And here are some special messages for individuals applying for Part B. So you can go ahead and read about your initial enrollment period, which is 3 months before your birthday, 3 months after your birthday, and the month of your birthday. And this is your general enrollment period right here. So if you don't sign up for Part B during your IEP, which is your initial enrollment period, you can sign up during the general enrollment period, which is from January 1st through March the 31st of each year. If you sign up during the general enrollment period, your Part B coverage begins July 1st of that year, okay? And it also talks about late enrollment penalty as well if you did not sign up during your initial enrollment period. But if you do have health insurance coverage, let me tell you what form you want to fill out so that way you do not get penalized. So if you was working through your employer and you had health insurance coverage, 20 or more employees, then you need to fill out this form to show proof that you did have health insurance, okay? So you also want to do CMS L564. CMS L564. So let's click on that. So this is request for employment information. So let's go down a little bit, give you the instructions as well. It says right here to be completed by individuals signing up for Medicare Part B. So you will go ahead and sign this portion, which is Section A. Now for your employer needs to go ahead and fill out Section B, okay? Section B, fill this out by your employer to show proof that you indeed did have health insurance coverage. Your employer will sign here. They will also put their title. And you can go ahead and read the instructions how to complete the form, which I pretty much just went over that with you. Now, I do want to let you know that if you lost health insurance coverage from your employer, you can go ahead and sign up for Part B. Your Part B coverage will begin the first day of the month that you sign up. So it's very important that you know that if you lost coverage through your employer, you could go ahead and sign up for Part B. Okay, so a quick recap. So if you're going to enroll in Part B, because you already enrolled in Part A, you need two forms, okay? You need Form CMS 40B and you need CMS L564 if you're applying outside of your initial enrollment period. You want to show proof that you had insurance, so you want to use Form CMS L564 to show proof that you did have insurance. So what do you do with these forms? So let's go back to the forms. So once you have these two forms filled out, you can fax the form. Now, to find your local Social Security fax number, just go ahead and click on the Office Locator button, and there you can find the fax number for your particular Social Security office. Okay, so I went ahead and put in the zip code 32808, and here is the information for the Social Security office in this area. So it has the Social Security office address, it has their phone number, and it also has their fax number. So you could take both of those forms and fax it to this fax number for this particular Social Security office. It also gives you the office hours as well, and it gives you the map and the directions. So like I said, with these two forms that you need to utilize, which is CMS 40B and CMS L564, you can fax this form and you can drop it off at your local Social Security office as well. Don't forget that the Medicare Resource Center here in downtown Leesburg, Florida is here to educate you on your Medicare options. Should you go with the Medicare Supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan? Don't delay your benefits. Call us today. We'll be more than happy to help. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope I made it very simple for you to apply for Medicare, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.